So we're gonna look at the VaporCloud today. That's what I have on. You can sort of see it. VaporCloud, great. Things I like about it: size. It's pretty good size. I carry. I'll just pull it out for you. Emergency bivy sack, actually. Ugh. Super tiny, beat up first aid kit, little waterproof first aid kit. That's always in the main compartment for me. And then, it's one of the bugs actually that this zipper is underneath those straps. But I always carry. There's a headlamp in there and some spare batteries, and one Cliff Bar always is like just spare calories. So this was my first race vest. It's actually 3 years old, discontinued. You can't find it now. Wow. I'll tell you about why I'm reviewing it in a minute though. So I'm looking at it. It's been good. It's I think 11 liters, and it's been great. I've stuffed a down jacket in here on occasion when I'm going to go out for something long. That way, if I get stuck, I'm good. You know, I'm not. I have enough for a nice, uncomfortable but survivable night. Now it's got mine has 3 pull points. 1, 2, 3. I kind of think it used to have one over here, but I don't know where that is now. I don't see it. Doesn't look like anything ripped off. What I normally do is actually carry my poles from here over to there in a crosswise across. I have a set of black diamond poles with clip lock. And they do, if you carry them points down, they do kind of slide out a little bit. Another nice thing this has had, it's probably hard to see, but see this webbing right here? It actually crisscrosses around the hydration bladder and sucks it tight. So actually that broke on me. It used to be stitched into the seam there. There really just wasn't enough seam allowance, and so you can kind of see right there where I fixed it. And I fixed it after talking to Nathan about a warranty. So let's talk about the warranty experience. After 2.5 years, just like 4 weeks ago, I called them and said, hey, I have a VaporCloud and it's broken. And they said, okay, well, what broke about it? And I said, the webbing came apart. It's just not even stitched in. There wasn't enough in the seams, and so it just pulled right out. And they said, oh, that's not good. We'll send you a new one. That was about the end of the discussion, besides giving them my address and stuff. That was it. They sent it to me, which was perfect. So I'll show you the VaporCloud, VaporAir in just a second. It's still the VaporCloud. So one of the things I love about it is these water bottle pockets fit water bottle like that. It's a full-size bike water bottle, and I have even ones that are a little taller that I'll use. Both pockets do. I usually actually run with my phone in this pocket. And here's a pocket for garbage. That's what I use it for. It's got some side pockets, which are great. Yeah, it's been really good. This is supposed to be for salt tabs. I've never found a use for it. Occasionally I stick my key to my complex. So it's got like a little touch fob and then a key, and I'll stick that in there. And this side, I think they originally used to say it was for phones, but there's clearly no phone's going to fit in there. It's way too small. So I actually carry a lip balm, a little collapsible tripod from Joby for those selfies you have to have. And then it's got a security whistle, safety whistle here. Never used it. I'm sure it works. Okay, it's actually pretty bad. I should put a Fox 40 on this. I've got tons of them around. So ultimately it's really good. Most runs on 10K, I just throw a water bottle in. That's fine. Runs over 10K, I'll throw in a hydration bladder as well and a water bottle. And then when I'm going on big adventures, I have a Sawyer water filter. I'll throw the Sawyer water filter in my big bag, and I just filter right through it. It's been good. I took it on a 40K run. It was the biggest one. Not the longest time I've been out, but the biggest run. That was 37K and 1,900 meters of elevation in training for the Frosty Ultra that I'm coming up to. So that's this one. It's good. It's 11 liters. It's probably a little small. I'd love to see like a 17 liter something to really go overnight and do a multi-day for me. 15 seems a little too small. 25 seems a little too big. So, 17 might be right. I have, you can probably see it just a little bit. The black bag over there is a Gorek, and that's 21 liter version, and that I can get everything in to go overnight. I have a very small tarp, and I usually just grab some long johns and my down jacket and count that as my sleeping stuff. So next we're going to look at the VaporCloud, which I just got. Sorry, VaporAir, which I just got. So literally I picked this up over the border yesterday. Literally. Tag's still on. I'll run with it today. It's a black and safety yellow. This is the one they sent me, no questions asked. The things that seem to be nice already is that the zipper is outside that little, this mesh netting thing here, which is great. So on the other one, I use it often to throw my shell. I have a fairly robust hard shell for mountaineering that I would take up in the mountains all winter, and I would throw, so I'll throw that in here. Storage wise, it's actually, what do they say, 7 liters? It's less anyways. You really have this one pocket, and then whatever else you can stuff down inside with the hydration bladder right there, that's it. The thing that I wonder about is there's no webbing around to catch the hydration bladder and hold it tight. That's because in the pockets here, which is where the webbing goes through in the VaporCloud, there's nothing. It's just mesh. I can actually see through it. I'm not sure if you can in the video, but it has a similar side pockets right there. We'll see how much fits in there. And then it's actually got a little bit different up front. So this has 2 pockets. It still fits those big water bottles. Actually a little easier, I think, although that just maybe sweat, so it's hard to get in. And a mesh pocket on that side, and on this side, it's again, water bottle and a nylon one that's a little easier to clean out. It's got that same thing that they don't call a phone pocket now. Safety whistle, which is just clipped in. Seems mostly useless to me. Fox 40 used vest. And that salt tab pocket, which I've never used before. So we'll see. I'm going to run with this today. This is an ultralight race vest. I'll actually probably throw the hydration bladder in there just to see how it feels today. I'm going to do about 12, 15 kilometers. I'm going to run up, start with my family on a hike, but I'm going to run up all the way back to the bottom and then back up and meet them, and then we'll finish it off together. So sizing wise, this is like way smaller. I noticed. So that's a medium large, I think, and this is also the same size we determined when I talked to them, but like sizing wise, it's way tighter. I was actually wondering if it was going to be too big, because I'm officially on that one. I kind of felt it was too big all the time, although I think those straps broke way earlier than I noticed. So I think at least one of them was broken, and I wasn't getting tightness around the chest here. So this, and that's it for this one. It's quite snug around the chest immediately. It feels like it sits a lot higher than the other one, and it's definitely a lot lighter. But yeah, we'll see. I'll run on with it today. We'll see how it works out, and yeah, that's it. So that's a review of the VaporCloud, and watch for one on this VaporAir. I've got about 4 weeks to run with it, and then decide, I guess, which one I'm going to take for my Frosty Mountain Ultra. I still probably want to carry my emergency bivy sack and a first aid kit no matter what, and I'll need a headlamp, and I'll carry at least 1 spare battery, and then I'll carry enough calories on me, and probably something emergency wise where, just if I'm bonking. But other than that, I'll have aid stations in theory. As long as you don't get lost, although I know the trails up there pretty easily. And we'll see how it goes. Say this feels quite snug, but this is literally, I haven't even adjusted the straps yet. This is how it came out of the factory. It's much lighter. Almost fits my wife, who's like 5'2". I'm 5'9", and I'm about 195 pounds. She's like 120, and still working off baby weight from our baby. So like she's quite a bit tinier, and this was still too big for her. But it's good. Nathan products are awesome. Their warranty was killer, and I would buy another one. I was hoping that they were willing to send me a VaporCloud, but they just didn't have one in stock in my size. That would be my ideal probably. It's got more storage, but it still is quite light, right? I wondered if with that one I might be able to stretch it into like an overnight bag where I actually plan to sleep under a tarp with the bivy sack and with a down jacket and with like long johns as my quote unquote sleeping bag, and a shoe as my pillow. Yeah, so we'll see. I'll report back on the VaporAir in a few weeks. Thanks for watching.